Everybody, welcome to another episode of PWTB. I'm Evan. I'm back with Jake. Jake, how you doing?
Doing good. Doing
And
good.
yeah, we're ready to get going. We have three guests today, so we're very excited about that. But we're gonna start with me and Jake, and we're gonna start with Zach Wilson, who was just benched last week by Robert Saleh of the Jets. And the Jets had a very good week. They won 31-10 over the Bears, and Mike White, the backup, shined. Jake, I'm going to start just with this topic. What does this mean for Zach Wilson?
I well,
Or what's your
I
thoughts
think
on it in general, too? But yeah.
yeah, I think Zach Wilson gets another chance. I don't think that, the Jets are just gonna be up and trading him this offseason. I think they're gonna give him another chance to see what he has. Now that's not taking away from anything from Mike White. He played really good this week. But I think Wilson gets another chance.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. The Jets aren't prone to bad quarterbacks. I mean, they've had Mark Sanchez.
Right.
I went through the stats. Out of the four big draft quarterbacks they've had in the last 10, 15 years or so, Mark Sanchez, Geno Smith, Sam Darnold, and now Zach Wilson, they've all not been that good. None of them have completed 60% of their passes. Sam Darnold was the only one in his second year. In his first 2 years, none of them
Right.
completed even 60%, which is awful. It's terrible. And so that you have to look at that, but it's not about a stats thing. Why the Zach Wilson thing? It's his attitude, it's his not caring, and he's not a winner. Mark Sanchez did not have great stats. He turned it over 20 times in his rookie year, but he was a winner. He went to the AFC Championship. Geno Smith and Sam Darnold, although it's tough to say they're winners, they had winning experience in college. With Zach Wilson,
Mhm.
he's not a winner. He doesn't go out. It'd be one thing if you had bad stats, but he's not a winner. He doesn't have that drive. That's why he got benched. The Jets aren't a bad team. They're not waiting for a draft pick. They're 7-4. So the Jets aren't a bad team. They just got to pick. They got to pick winners. And I don't think it's Zach Wilson. But what do you think about Mike White? Because obviously he had a very nice day. Granted, it was just the Bears. Where do you see them going forward with Mike White?
Potential starting quarterback, a potential quarterback too. I think if Zach Wilson does get traded in the offseason, I think they'll look at a quarterback, but I think they're trusting Mike White
Do you think
some
he's
as
like,
well.
I don't think Zach Wilson's good. Do you think he's that bad where the Jets abandoned him after only 2 years? Remember, he was the number two overall pick. I mean, with
Well, like I say, I think he gets one more chance, but if he doesn't do it, then I think Jets are gonna move on from him.
Yeah. I think the only reasonable way if they draft a quarterback is if they see maybe if they have a chance to trade up for Bryce Young, then maybe. But I see them maybe
Right.
more as like a free agent. They bring in a free agent to push Zach Wilson, maybe bench Zach Wilson again over the free agent. But Mike White, again, he played very good. We got to remember it's just he had 3 touchdowns over 300 yards. We got to remember it's just the Bears though, so we got to see. He was a third stringer for a reason. Let's put it that way. But he had a very good game.
Right.
I think I don't know. Do you see Mike White hanging on for this the rest of the year? I don't. I just don't. But maybe I'm wrong.
Like starting the rest of the
Starting the
season.
rest of the year, yeah, because the Jets again, they're not a bad team. They're a playoff team, so they're gonna want to contend. Is there a path for Mike White? Like, because do you? I guess what I'm asking is his third string true blood gonna show at any time, or does he stay as the starter?
That's a really difficult question. I think I think it all depends on how he plays the rest of the year. Like I said Zach Wilson was going to get another chance. I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know if that's going to be this year, if that's going to be next year, but he'll get another chance.
Yeah. Of course, he'll get another chance. At this point, we don't even know if it's going to be with the Jets, which is the interesting thing.
Right.